Yesterday, we opened about 50 packs of the newest set, Chilling Reign, and we got some interesting polls, and me being a huge fan of the single strike archetype, even though it's not really the best archetype, we're going to go ahead and make some decks, have some fun. Hey everyone, Nick from 9Card TCG, and today we are playing more single strike Urshifu, but we're taking some cards that we got from Chilling Reign, throwing them into this deck and see if we can make it just a little bit better. And let's get right into the deck profile. So this deck uses Single Strike Urshifu V and Vmax. These are not new cards. Everyone should be pretty familiar with them. We are using Houndoom as our energy accelerator. Again, not a new card. These were introduced back in March with Battle Styles, so we've had about 3 months of playing with these cards. Most people are familiar with them. If you're not, definitely go check them out. What is different is we are running Abomasnow from Chilling Reign. It's a single strike Pokemon with the ability Toughness Boost. All single strike Pokemon in play, or your single strike, not all, your single strike Pokemon in play, except for Abomasnow, gain 50 additional HP, which is just great. So our single strike Urshifu Vmax is going to go from 330 to 380 HP, and our single strike Urshifu V is going to go from 220 to 270. So now we're out of KO region for things like Victini Vmax. We're out of KO region for Zacian V's Brave Blade. So we are, if we can get this Abomasnow, we could be doing pretty good. We are running just a 1-1 line with the single strike Snover. The reason why we're not using Rapid Strike or Single Strike Mustard is because I think in the beginning of the game it's going to be too difficult to get the Mustard, empty our hand so that we only have that card left, and get Abomasnow, you know, onto the field. I think it'd be easier to just search out Snover with Capture Energy, Pokemon Communication, Quick Ball, something, and then be able to evolve up later, or maybe even next turn depending on what we have. So, you know, I think it's just a little simpler. The rest of the deck is pretty simple, or pretty similar to what a standard single strike Urshifu deck would do. We are running 2 copies of Stone Energy, which will essentially bring our HP up to 400. We can have a maximum of 400 HP on our single strike Urshifu, Vmax that is, because the 330 plus 50 from Abomasnow brings us to 380, and we take 20 less damage from attacks, which is essentially 400 HP, which is just monstrous. You don't really need more than that. You might be wondering, why am I not playing Big Charm? I'm playing Scroll of Scorn instead of Big Charm, because even though we have all this HP, I don't really know how many scenarios where 430 HP will make a huge difference compared to 400 HP. Plus, we still need a secondary attack for after we Gmax one blow. We still need to be able to hit really hard with just a low cost energy attack. So that's why we are running Scroll of Scorn and not Big Charm. But who knows, maybe in the future we'll find out Big Charm's the better option. The other interesting card is Guzma Hala. I've never seen someone do that. I don't know how people haven't, but I'm sure they have in the past. What this card does, it's your supporter, but it lets you search your deck for a stadium card and put it into your hand. If you discard 2 cards from your hand, you can also search for a special energy and a tool, which is really, really good because we can pair this with Tower of Darkness. We can discard a single strike card from our hand to draw 2, then we can play Guzma Hala, discard the 2 cards we just drew with Tower of Darkness, and now we can get our stadium, we can get our single strike energy or stone energy, and we can also get a Scroll of Scorn or an Air Balloon or whatever tool we need so that we can attack this turn. And it just kind of all, I think it helps tie it all together so you're not kind of fishing through your deck for a card and trying to discard everything you have. Now you can just use Guzma Hala, so we are running 2 copies of that. And the last difference from a normal or previous single strike Urshifu decks is we're running 1 copy of Path to the Peak. I like Path to the Peak because aside from Crobat and Dedenne, none of our Pokemon are affected by Path to the Peak. Yes, we have Pokemon with abilities, but they are not Pokemon V or GX. They don't have Rule Box. It's just Houndoom and Obamasnow. They're not Rule Box Pokemon, so they are excluded from Path to the Peak's effects. And so this is going to turn off Mewtwo Mew GX. It's going to turn off Jirachi GX, which may not be the best thing for you, but you know what, whatever. I'm more concerned about things like ADP, Mewtwo Mew GX, and things like that. Or actually, I guess ADP doesn't necessarily have an ability that's an attack, but it'll turn off Zacian's ability, which is pretty vital to ADP decks. It'll turn off Eldegoss, so if you never have to worry about your opponent playing an Eldegoss, pulling up a boss, and using it to win, that's fun, I guess. So there's a lot of ways that Path to the Peak can be pretty useful. And that's pretty much the deck. I am calling this my President Obamasnow deck because it's funny to me. So let's get into the gameplay and see how it does. We will have the deck list for this deck in the description below if you're interested. And I also started, before actually I get to that, we're going to always opt to go first if we can, because we want to try to get our Houndooms set up as quickly as possible. So luckily our opponent let us go first. So we are going to take a mulligan, which is unfortunate. If you are brand new to Pokemon TCG, we're doing a giveaway for Inteleon VMAX League Battle Deck on my Twitter. So check out my Twitter in the description below to figure out or to learn how to win. And we're also doing I started a brand new Discord server to help try to teach people how to play the Pokemon trading card game and help get them better, give them practice experience, all that kind of stuff, talk about decks. So if you're interested, definitely come check it out. I don't necessarily know if I want to tower immediately, so I might just quick ball and I'll probably get rid of my Vmax, and I might, maybe I will tower. Maybe I'll grab the Crobat. I'll throw the tower down, and I'll Crobat for 4. And I have 2 urns. Let's leave it at this. I really wish I could attach an energy. That would be like the ideal turn. But I think we're going to leave it as this for now, because next turn we can quick ball away the Marnie, get a Pokemon, change it, communicate for a, we can communicate for, for a Houndoom, and then we can at least get an energy on so we can laser focus. They're going to tag call. I'll guarantee this is a Mewtwo Mew GX deck. Grass, Mewtwo Mew. So our Path to the Peak is pretty important here. And they can only play Wondrous Labyrinth once. They can only have 1 copy in their deck. And when I play it, it's going to actually go into the Lost Zone, not into the discard pile. And that Path to the Peak is going to turn off both Mewtwo Mew GX and Rowlet Executor GX. They will get the attack. Actually, it doesn't have an ability, so it doesn't matter. But it's more the Mewtwo Mew GX. So that actually kind of works out pretty good, because we could, in theory, hit into this next turn. They're gonna go Mewtwo Mew GX. Why not? Why not the Rowlet? There's nothing in the discard pile. Oh, okay, because they could super growth because it's on the bench. Duh. That's, no. And that's why I don't play this deck. Okay. So they got their Rillaboom. So we are going to evolve. We'll attach. And we will quick ball. And we'll get our Dedenne. Before we play Dedenne, because we want to get our energy onto our Urshifu immediately, because we don't want to have it in our hands, because then we can't use it. Let's see. This isn't great. This isn't great. I can't Gmax one blow. Because we didn't... If we did, we'd be golden. I would just... Pokemon Communications for Houndoom evolve. But we didn't get the first turn attachment. And this is where you really get into trouble. So... How much is this going to do? It's going to do... They could do 400 damage. They could do 400 damage with Tropical Hour GX, which is what they will do. So I am going to Pokemon Communications, and we will... I'm just going to try to get another Urshifu onto the field. Because if I go Escape Rope, which is... I'm going to do that anyway, I think. They'll bring up this. And I could put up, like, my Dedenne or something. And then depending on what they do, how they respond, I can either start setting up my other Urshifu, or I can, you know what, do I want to give up 2 prizes? They're giving me the Egg Row. Do I want to give them 2 prizes or 1? The Houndour would be more important, but I don't really have anything to draw. So I think I'll just give the Houndour. And that's going to be it. Because I don't want them to boss this up, hit it for 400, and then take 3 prizes. I'd rather them hit it and take 2. So, interesting that... I mean, they must have a switch card. There's no other reason why they wouldn't... go with the Mewtwo Mew GX. Unless they were really concerned about not being able to get out of the active next turn, taking a hit, and then I come back and take the KO. It's possible. So they have a second Mewtwo Mew GX. This is, like I said, this is where we really want Path to the Peak. We don't, especially now that both of our draw support Pokemon, our Dedenne and our Crobat, are onto the field. We have 0 Pokemon that will be affected by Path to the Peak, and they have everything to lose. They are going to Guzma Hala. Non-fairy attacks cost 1 more. That's pretty important. It's pretty important. They did discard 2 cards. Maybe they're looking for a different stadium. So we wouldn't have actually been able to Gmax anyway. Oh, they're going to throw down the Chaotic Swell. The Big Charm will not matter because we're going to be doing, 330 damage or whatever it is. So, not a big deal for the Big Charm. I actually kind of hope they get rid of Wondrous Labyrinth. It's a really good card for, like, first turn to kind of stall your opponent so they can't attack as easily as they want, since the attack cost is 1 more. So that means my Gmax 1 blow would cost 5 energy, not 4. That is a little annoying. And we really don't have any way of drawing. That Marnie kind of, like, I mean, I shouldn't say kind of, it did hurt quite a bit. So, because we had a professor's research in there, we had a Houndoom, we had pretty much what we needed. So that Marnie really, really hurt. So unless we can draw into something good, I think we're in a little bit of trouble. And it's unfortunate we don't even at the moment have the bench space to get our Abomasnow onto the field. A Buzzwole and Pheromosa, or the other way around. Interesting. They are going to commit to this Mewtwo Mew GX. And are they just... Opponent's taking a minute to think about what they want to do. They already played a supporter, so they can't Mao on Lana, right? They can get it for next turn, but they can't get a Mao on Lana. Well, they can't use it. I guess they could get whatever they want. They're going to go for the Guzma Hala Malana. Okay. And they got a Super Growth. Nothing. I guess it's just a way to search their deck. They're really taking their time. I'm not going to do anything. I'm actually just going to pass. Because I don't have a way to draw cards. I don't have a way to pull their Mewtwo Mew into the active. So they can't do Boss's Order and Malilana. So I mean, unless they have an Air Balloon or a Switch, then they could. But if they play Malilana, the Boss's Order is safe. I don't have to worry so much. They could play Escape Rope, but I will give them, Crobat or Dedenne, whatever. So we'll see what they do. We'll see what they pull. I hope you can't hear Jerry licking himself in the background. He is quite noisy. But I typically don't let him into the studio. But he really wanted to come up today. I don't know. He's just laying on the floor. Just laying on the floor. They are searching their own deck, trying to thin it out. Not really sure what their plan is. Okay, they're going to put 2 more energies onto... They're either going to start... really commit to get those energies off. Oh, they're going to... Okay. I know what they're going to do. They're going to attack into this and force me to do something. But they actually can't attack because of Wondrous Labyrinth. So they need 4. So unless they get rid of that stadium, they can't attack yet either. So I'm safe for another turn. This is like... they might retreat. They might retreat, manually retreat. Yeah, they are. So... I don't know what else they could do this turn. They're just really taking their time with every move. So we can't actually attack because of Wondrous Labyrinth. So I can take the chance and promote this and set it up and hope we get a Tower of Darkness. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a huge chance. We do get a Professor's Research. So we might be able to pull this off. Yeah, let's do it. If we can get a Tower of Darkness or Path to the Peak. No, we don't. We do not get it. Oh, that is such a shame. Oh, God. And now I can't Gmax 1 blow. I could do 180 damage with Beatdown. I would have been able to if I attached last turn, but it's such a risk to to get boss to lose 3 energy. Alright. Okay, I guess we'll just beat down for 180 damage. We have an Urn, so we can get 2 energy back into the discard pile or into our deck. So maybe the Snover wasn't the right choice. Maybe I was kind of want to show it. You know what I mean? Like that's like the whole point. It's such a shame. We have 3 stadiums. Well, 2, I guess, now, because one's in the discard pile. They are going to hit us quite hard. They can hit us. They can easily knock us out. I mean, they have Elegant Soul. Elegant Soul alone will do it. So, I mean, they're going to start setting up a second attacker. Hit us with Calming Hurricane, heal 30 damage, or whatever it is. It's going to do 300. This guy is taking forever. Like, if you just look at our clocks, you could, like, dude, like, you are obviously going to win this match. Just let's go. It's so irritating. We're not playing the World Championships. Like, you don't have to, you don't have to take this long to make a decision. Like, you're 5 minutes behind me. I have 20 minutes on the clock. You have 14, almost 14 and a half. Like, let's go a little. Just Calming Hurricane. You're gonna get the knockout. It's gonna do 300. I have 290 left. Was that so hard? Damn. So Abomasnow really would have helped in that situation. I'm just gonna... I don't have a switch card. I don't have anything. I have an Evolution Incense, I guess. We can earn. It's not gonna matter much. So I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get this Crobat out of the active. I'll give up the Abomasnow if I have a switch. No. No. You see how important, especially with like pre-rotation, how important something like Path to the Peak is going to be, because Mewtwo GX is just so popular. Now, this is a pretty good hand. I wish we had a fighting type energy, but it's okay. The capture energy is actually kind of good. We will capture energy for a Snover. Get that onto the field. And playing Altaria, I think that's okay for now. I don't think we need a quick ball, anything away. Let's see if they put down a stadium. They're going to annoy us with Lily's Pokédoll. That's okay. Well, we're going to have things like Beatdown and Scroll of Scorn to kind of deal with Lily's Pokédoll, so we're not, getting rid of energy unnecessarily. So they are going to obviously back this Swablu out, because in theory we could take it out next turn. So, and they're going to put up that Pokédoll. There it is. So it'll be interesting, because Gmax 1 blow can go through Swablu, or Altaria rather. We're going to evolve immediately. We're going to Single Strike Roar. We are going to we're going to Guzma Hala. We'll discard 2. I don't think we need Path to the Peak. We'll get our tool, and we'll get a special energy. And we'll get a tower, because I don't really know what they're going to be playing in terms of Altaria is not affected by Path to the Peak, and it's early. It's still too early for us. So we'll be able to just set this up really nicely. And then I wouldn't be able to Dedenne, so... And I think we can probably ditch this Houndour for 2 more. And then we're just gonna Furious Anger. We don't need to do anything else. It's gonna take 50 damage. And yeah. So now they're in a little bit of trouble. They have to have the Altaria, and even if they do, there's no guarantee that I won't pull Urshifu Vmax, right? Be able to go right through it. We do also have Abomasnow and Houndoom that can attack. So Houndoom and Abomasnow, I can't attack with Abomasnow. I don't actually have impact energies, but you know, Houndoom can, and this has what? 110 HP. I have 130, so I'll be able to survive 2 attacks for Altaria, and actually, yeah, I'll be able to survive 2 attacks. They can't survive 2 of mine. Man, these Marnies are killing me. Killing me. They got a Poison Fang? I've never actually been hit. I've never been hit by a Crobat V, like, in my life. That's very funny. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. Well. Just gonna do this. Get rid of this Urshifu. We will single strike Roar. We're gonna put this onto the Urshifu because it can take the damage, and then we're gonna start setting up our other Houndoom. And we are just going to Gmax 1 blow. Now all we need to do is draw into 1 energy, 1 fighting energy. And we have a communications now. We can use communications to get rid of Urshifu Vmax to get our Crobat. Draw 6 cards, and then if we need, Tower away for 2 more. So, like I said, all we need is that fighting energy. And we'll be in business. I would really like to get Abomasnow into, President Obamasnow into play. They research. We will essentially be able to research without using our supporter with the Crobat and Tower of Darkness. They're going to get those back into play. This is so interesting to use the Altaria. As like a stall to be able to hit with Crobat. Are they playing Crobat Vmax? Is this a Crobat Vmax deck? It's got it with 3 Crobats. It's got to be Crobat Vmax. I would be really surprised. And they also haven't gotten the Toxicroak yet. But now I kind of have no way of dealing with that poison damage, and that's annoying. But we will be able to take this Crobat out, provided we can get an energy. We don't get an energy. So what we'll do is... we are going to Crobat. That's more important. We'll draw. We got our energy. We got our urn. So we'll get those back into the deck. We'll tower. Ooh, and we can now set up our Abomasnow. And this is how this deck is supposed to work. And I think I'm going to Marnie. I don't want them to have 6 cards in their hand. We got an Escape Rope, which is great. And we'll just Furious Anger. Take our 2 prizes. Houndoom. We can tower if we need, and a quick ball. So we can also use the quick balls to find Houndours and stuff like that so that we can tower them away if we need. It is a Crobat Vmax. What does this even do? Max Cutter, 180 damage. So this is going to get interesting because they're starting to go. Well, I mean, this is very unfortunate for them. But I am just going to Furious Anger. Why did it do so little? Is there a reason that this is doing so little damage to them? Like, that should have done way more? I don't understand. Oh, they have a weakness guard energy. Duh. Oh my god, how did I miss that? Oh, man. Well. Let's see. We'll tower away this Houndoom. And let's see. My wife is texting me like non-stop. It's actually a little irritating. Just because I'm trying to focus on this video. I'm trying to focus on what to do. I can escape rope, but if I do, it's going to give me the Altaria. So that's not great. This has what? 80 damage left. That's how much it can take. So I can't do too much. I think I just gotta escape rope. Let's see what they choose. If they give me the Altaria, then I will go Houndoom. Okay. We could do 70, 90, 110. Boom. There we go. Okay. That wasn't as complicated as I thought. We got another tower. I chose not to research or Marnie because, one, I don't want to Marnie and give them a bigger hand, and I didn't want to research because I want to be able to keep this energy. I don't have too many, and I don't want a single strike roar onto my Urshifu unless I absolutely have to. So now they're in a little bit of trouble. Okay, so they'll... So I'm going to get knocked out from the poison damage, which is very unfortunate. But okay. And now we're going to Marnie. Because now they have 4 cards, and I don't need that many. And I want to try something, I guess. So we got our urns. That's good. But we don't have any single strike energies in our discard pile for us to use our urns, which is like such a shock. So we are going to tower one of the urns because I want to try to be able to get a boss or something in hand. And we're just gonna Darkness Fang. And this Crobat Vmax is kind of annoying, but it won't be able to knock me out with its stealth poison. So that's this is an interesting strategy. I might, unless I can draw up a boss or something, this is going to be kind of annoying. Of course they have the 4th Crobat. Of course they do. And they have another Pokédoll. Ugh. I mean, it's not going to get knocked out. We can retreat. Do I just research? I think I'm just gonna research. We'll try to set up another Urshifu, I guess. Do I not have... Oh, they're all on the field. That's why. Duh. They're all on the field. Alright. We have the boss, though. We have the boss. So as long as they don't boss up this one, I think we're okay. I think we're okay as long as they don't boss up my one Houndoom. No, they don't. So I think we win. Because this has how much HP? It has 180 HP. It's gonna get... How much? You have 40 HP. So I could do 70. Okay, let's just do that. This way I don't forget. Oh, and they just concede. Yeah, they know it's coming. Oh man, those Abomasnows, they helped. That Abomasnow really helped. Oh man, I mean, what more do you need? Abomasnow does help with single strike Urshifu. It is unfortunate, we couldn't do a little bit more with it, but yeah, I think that's pretty good. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button and especially the bell notification button so you never miss another video. We're going to be putting out some new decks with single strike Pokemon, especially coming up pretty frequently, so you don't want to miss it. If you absolutely love this channel and you want to, you really want to help out, hitting the thumbs up button and leaving a comment of what you think about the deck definitely helps. It lets YouTube know that this video is something that other people should watch as well. And if you absolutely love this channel and you're like, I can't get enough of this guy, well, then make sure you follow me on social media, Twitter and Instagram. Links in the episode description or just in the description. It's not... Is this an episode? I don't even know. What I do know is that, like I said before, we are doing a giveaway for an Inteleon Vmax League battle deck to help get someone who maybe wants to play Pokemon but doesn't know where to start, help them get ready for in-person play by doing this giveaway. It comes with damage counters, a die, status condition markers, a deck box, and even a 60 card deck, and I will throw in 60 sleeves so you have everything you need in this giveaway to start playing Pokemon TCG in real life immediately. I want to be able to help out, and this is one way to do it. If you're also a new player and you're like, I want to learn how to play a little bit more, I don't know what to do, whatever, then come check out my Discord. Links in the description below. And it's a brand new Discord, but I think you could, have the opportunity or the ability to get, a nice little community going where we all help each other out and teach each other and learn some new cool deck lists and combos and all that fun stuff. I'm ranting and I'm gonna go, so I will see you next time.